RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Macias Insurance, professional, independent insurance agents. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Toyota, let's go places. Visit www.buyatoyota.com. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repair since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else. Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. Burco Construction provides all types of construction services, from new building projects to renovations. 618-259-2440.
Please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Let Auto Butler's professional staff keep your vehicle looking great inside and out. We have many car wash options to choose from, as well as express detail services and a 48-hour clean car guarantee. Auto Butler Express Lube gives you a free full-service car wash with your oil change. And while you wait, you will enjoy our lobby that makes you feel like you're right at home. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Clean, shine, and protect.
And Trevor Shaw joined by Louis Korak. And Louis, what do you think the Eagles need to do to bounce back from that loss from Centralia last week?
Number one, get over it.
Yep.
If you don't get over it, you're going to be in for a long night here tonight. You have to have a short memory. It happened. It's over. It's done with. There's nothing you can do about it anymore. You have to focus at the task at hand, and that's to win a ball game here. Should you be 2-0 coming into this game? Yes. Are you? No. Well, now the objective is to try to get this record to 2-1, because you'd hate to have to fall to 1-2. Then you start thinking more about what didn't happen as opposed to what should have happened. And you come out here, and if you beat a good Breese Mater Dei team, it helps you forget about that game last week all the more quicker.
Absolutely, and the Eagles would definitely like to go into their conference schedule starting next week on a high note against the Triad Knights. But first, they got to get past the Knights of Breese Mater Dei here tonight, and it looks like the Eagles are going to kick off and play defense here in the first half.
Well, that's not a bad way to start, because you get your defense on the field. Maybe you make some plays. You get some plays under your belt, maybe some good solid plays. You force a turnover. You never know. You get the sideline jacked up. You get your crowd jacked up. It's your second home game of the year. And you want to come out and have a good showing. You had a good showing here in week 1. And, again, go out and beat a good team that's 2-0 right now, and it makes you feel a whole lot better.
And kicking duties will be performed tonight by Kyle Kirkpatrick, quarterback, kicker, and special teams extraordinaire. Kirkpatrick leading the team in passing yards with 341. 68% completion percentage, pretty impressive from the high school level. 2 passing touchdowns, but he's also leading the team in rushing, 273 rushing yards, averaging over 10 yards a carry, and 3 scores on the ground for the quarterback who does it all for the Eagles.
Well, and he does quite a bit, and that's one guy that they need to have playing well at all levels, and if they don't, then you have to have a plethora of kids that need to kind of make up for what he's not bringing you, but he usually brings it for this team every week, and I would expect more of the same here tonight.
And the Mater Dei Knights are set to receive the kick. And kick is away here in Bethalto, Illinois. The Knights return it at about the 5-yard line, bringing it across the 15. And they are down at about the 22-yard line. So about a 15-yard return there for the Knights.
Don't you just love the sun field here?
Yeah, the sun directly in the face of the press box here in the early goings of this game. The location is just extraordinary. They could have kept some of those trees when they were doing construction to block some of that.
That might have been nice, but you know what? I've covered games here for a number of years, and after so many times of not learning my lesson, I've finally learned my lesson and have got the shades on. Sometimes they still don't help here.
And the Knights in a shotgun formation, handoff up the middle to the running back, Jared Tolley. And Tolley will get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, it looked like he got hit. May have lost a yard there to start, and they hit him in the backfield. Initially slipped by the first tackler, so it could have been a bigger loss, but nonetheless a loss, and good penetration there by the D-line.
And the Knights back to the line of scrimmage, quarterback by Sam Tonias, another guy who does a little bit of everything for the Knights. Another handoff up the middle, and Tolley takes it around the right side. Pickup of a few that time. It's going to be 3rd down now for Breese Mater Dei.
Maybe gets a couple.
Definitely a passing situation here for the Knights with 3rd and long.
Well, they will throw the ball. There's no doubt about it.
And the Knights come out with 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near side, a tight end, and the back offset to the quarterback's left. Tonias takes the snap, looks to the left, and it's caught at about the 29-yard line. May get a good spot for a first down here. Pass was reeled in by Jared Tolley, the running back.
Well, and that's a play you can't allow to have happen there. I mean, you've got 3rd and long, and they just let the running back slip through the middle of the field there, and he picks up 11 yards on the play and a big pickup on 3rd and 8.
And a hurry-up offense for Tonias, and the ball is tipped away at about the 40-yard line. Tonias, quarterback for Breese Mater Dei, firing it out to the right side, trying to catch the Eagles off guard there with that hurry-up.
Boy, I'm going to tell you what, though. We're going to be saying Kirkpatrick's name a lot. Boy, he had a read on that from that deep corner position, and he read it well and undercut that pass and almost had himself an interception. That would have been the turnover that this team could have used for a little infusion to start this game.
That would have been a nice catalyst to get some enthusiasm on the sideline there. Tonias takes the snap under the shotgun, looks left. Now he's rolling right under pressure, gets rid of the ball, and knocked away at about the 50-yard line. Almost reeled in the catch. Did Breese Mater Dei, but good coverage by the Eagles on that one.
Well, they're using Tolley quite a bit, and again, he slips out of the backfield, and that time just made a cutback in his route. Almost made the catch. It was a running throw there by the quarterback, Tonias. Nearly came up with the completion, but again, you're faced with a 3rd and long here. This is where the defense has got to get off the field.
3rd and 10, ball on the Knights' 34-yard line. Looks like pressure coming from the Eagles.
Yeah, they got a blitz package there.
Low snap, but Tonias able to corral it under pressure. Runs up the middle, slips by everybody, has a first down and more. Approaching the 50-yard line, brought down at the 49-yard line. So poor tackling on the play that time by the Eagles.
Well, they had containment there, and they just let him slip through the middle. And again, a 3rd down and long, that just can't happen. I mean, you stay with your keys there, and he doesn't have that running lane to run through there. And boy, another just missed opportunity.
And a hurry-up offense again by the Knights. Dive play up the middle. Tonias hands it off, and it's a gain of about 5, carried by number 21, Jordan Ratterman. Ratterman, the leading ball carrier for the Knights, comes into this game with 271 rushing yards and 6 scores on the ground, averaging 6.8 yards a carry on the season. 2nd and 5 now. Knights, ball at the 45-yard line. Ratterman to Tonias' left. Snap. Read option. Tonias is going to pull it out and keep it himself. He'll be tackled for a loss by a gang of Eagles on that play.
A nice job there of being able to read it and see that the fake was coming there. Faked the delayed handoff there, and he kept it. Basically, it was tackle for no gain, but here it is again. The third down in this drive, and they haven't been able to get off the field on the first 2, and they were 2 3rd and longs. This is a little bit more manageable for the offense. Can the defense come up with a play?
3rd and 5, ball on the 35. Knights in the shotgun. Sam Tonias, the quarterback, looks left. Has a man in the flat, and he's hit. Going to be short of the first down. Brought down by Tyler Campbell on the play there. So the Eagles defense holds on 3rd down this time, looking for a punting situation now for the Knights.
Well, that's a good individual tackle by Campbell there. Just a solo play there, and he comes up on his man immediately, and they didn't gain much there. This is going to be an interesting call here. He got maybe 1.5 yards here, so it's going to be about 4th down, and they're at about the 43.5-yard line.
And it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised here. This is dangerous territory here.
Give the Eagles good field position if they can stop them here on 4th and 4. Snap. Tonias fakes to the running back. Good blitz pickup by the running back, and they got it in the flat. First down and more. He's across the 30, down at about the 20-yard line. So a big pickup that time for the Knights of about 15 yards or more.
Well,
make that 21 on the official mark.
Again, just a little roll out there, and he found his tight end Lampy there, who made the reception on the 3rd down play. And just nice little rollout, and he was open in the flat there, and they were able to get it to him, and he got some yards after the catch.
Tonias in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks right, has a man over the middle, nearly intercepted by an Eagle defender. See if we can get a number on that play. Good coverage on the play that time by one of the linebackers. Looked like it was number 34.
Yeah, it looks like 34, Michael May on the play. Boy, that's twice now that they've gotten their hands on the football with an attempt for an interception, just could not come up with it.
Good coverage that time by the Eagles, gives it second and down, ball on the Eagles 21. And as we finally get a little relief from the sun across the way here. Sam Tonias, Knights quarterback in the shotgun, hands it off around the right side to the running back Ratterman, who gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe picks up 2 on the play. That'll bring up another pivotal third down here for the Eagles defense.
Well, once again, it is Ratterman on the carry, and you've got to get off the field. I don't know how many times I've said that already here in this game, but here's another. It's a 3rd and long situation, about 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Does the defense come up with a play?
They definitely need one here. 3rd and 7, ball on the Eagles' 18-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield with Tonias. It's going to be a read option play again. He pulls it out of the running back's stomach and takes it up the middle himself. It's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where the officials spot this, but
I think he's got it.
It looks like he may have it. The chains may be moving.
Or actually, it's, boy, you can't get any closer than that.
Surprised they're not bringing the chains out for a measurement here as close as that was, but you got to figure if the Knights went for it on 4th down at midfield, surely they'll try and get this short yardage 4th down here. As they come out in the 2-back offense, make that 3-back, a full house backfield here. And an option play up the middle. It's going to be good for a first down and more. Pickup of about 6 on the play that time for the Knights, and they are just marching down the field here at Hauser Field against the Eagles.
Well, that's, just a belly option right up the middle there, and that was number 28, Rockers. And boy, he needed about a half a yard, and he got himself about 7.
And another 1st and 5 now for the Knights in that full house backfield again. They give it up the middle and picks up a couple of gang of Eagle defenders on the play there, but the Knights are knocking on that goal line door.
Well, this is an impressive drive, too. I mean, they've taken up over half the clock here in the first quarter. They've converted 2 4th downs. They've converted 3 3rd downs on this drive. 4, actually.
You got to figure Eagles defensive coordinator Nick Smith will have something to say to the defense when they finally get to the sideline. And an option play around the right side. It's Ratterman. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and brought down by an Eagle linebacker on the play, taken out of bounds. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Going to make it 3rd down again here for the Knights. The magic down.
Good job that time. They were able to get pursuit around that right edge, and they get it to about the 2-yard line, but Ratterman could not. And we have 2 Rattermans, a Jordan Ratterman and a Dawson Ratterman. That was Jordan. He couldn't get around that right edge. And here it is again, that all-famous 3rd down. They're 4 for 4 already.
And if you're the Knights here, you figure if you don't get it here on 3rd down, you're probably going to go for it again on 4th. So this is 2-down territory, most likely for the Knights, with a handoff up the middle to Jordan Ratterman again. And he crosses the goal line, and the Knights score first. It's going to be 6-0 Knights over the Eagles here at Hauser Field.
Well, that's just disappointing from a defensive standpoint because, again, you got them in 3rd down situations, and you weren't able to get off the field. You allowed too many conversions there, and Mater Dei makes them pay for it.
And with the extra points awaiting here for the Knights, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it looks good. So that'll be 7-0 Knights. Jordan Ratterman runs it in from 2 yards, gives him 7 rushing touchdowns now on the season. And while we await the kickoff, we'll take a short break. You're listening to Eagles football here on the Big Z 1570 Radio Sports.
Burco Construction provides all types of construction services, from new building projects to renovations. Directional boring is a specialty. Directional boring is a way to get utilities from one point to another without destroying existing ground or obstacles that are in between the 2 points. Directional boring goes above and beyond traditional trenching, connecting utilities and services in places where traditional trenching is impossible. In business since 1998, Burco Construction Company, 618-259-2440.
Set, hit. Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny, hold. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a risk. I'm thinking, boy, if you take a risk like that, if you're the team that's initiating, you better make sure you come up with something like that. Now, yeah, you give the home side here good field position at the 40-yard line, their own 40, short field to work with, and we'll see if Kirkpatrick and company here can get a drive together here and try to tie this game up.
And Kirkpatrick in the shotgun all alone under pressure, throws it out to the flat, pass is caught, and a little contact at the line of scrimmage. The pass was reeled in by number 9, Tyler Campbell, who fought his way to get a couple of yards out the line of scrimmage. A little wide receiver screen there for Kirkpatrick, who completes his first pass of the night.
Boy, that's a pretty good effort by Campbell, because he looked like he was going to lose yardage there, and he was able to, 3 yards doesn't sound like much, but for what he had to fight for there, that was pretty impressive.
And Kirkpatrick takes the snap and a handoff around the left side, and a hard tackle by the Mater Dei linebacker, taking down the running back, Zach Clockey, who was taking it around the left side, and he got clotheslined right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to make it third down now for the Eagles.
Boy, the Eagles were wondering if that was a horse collar play there, but no can do. They're saying that they got him around the jersey area, and no penalty. So it's going to be third and long. CM faced with one here right off the bat. Let's see if they can convert.
Shotgun for the Eagles, back to Kirkpatrick's left. Low snap, Kirkpatrick able to corral it. Looks to his right, looks to take off running, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and maybe crosses for a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down for the Eagles. So a quick 3 and out here for the Civic Memorial Eagles on their first offensive possession. Not what the head coach was looking for, I'm thinking.
Well, it was good coverage downfield, and Kirkpatrick thought he would take off, and they were able to close on him pretty quickly here, and it brings up about 4th down and 6, and he's going to do the punting here as well.
Yeah, Kirkpatrick, the all-purpose player for the Eagles, a little pooch punt, reeled in at the 17-yard line by the Knights, who take it around the left side, and he's forced out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. So the Knights, with their second chance to score, up 7-0 here in Bethalto. Not a very impressive first drive for the Eagles there, Louis.
Well, they needed to move the football and needed to take up some clock and maybe let this defense rest a little bit, but going 3 and out, now it's up to them. They got to get right back on the field here after a 6+ minute drive and try to stop this Mater Dei offense, which is, been pretty selective here so far. They've been able to move it through the air as well on the ground.
Sam Tonias, the quarterback for the Mater Dei Knights, in the shotgun. Hands off to the back. Nope. Pulls it out. Option pass to the flat, and he's got it back in the flat. Who goes down?
On a fumble.
And a ball loose. And the Eagles saying they have it, and the referee confirmed. So a turnover. Big play there for the Eagles defense. Did not want a matriculating drive down the field again, so they end that series in a hurry.
Well, that's what this defense needed, and it was Hitpas on the catch. Got good yards out of it, but looked like Campbell was able to get the strip and the fumble, and they're able to recover at the 35-yard line of Mater Dei's, and offense right back on the field. Now with good field position, the defense made a play for you. Now the offense needs to respond here.
Kyle Kirkpatrick, Eagles quarterback, out on the field in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side for CM. Ball's on the 35-yard line. Handoff around the right side. Hit in the backfield. And a loss of about 2. That time looked like Clockey on the carry. No, make that number 44, not number 4. So that was Devin Daniels, the Eagles' second leading rusher. And the Eagles really more of a passing team, but Kirkpatrick's the guy that does most of the rushing for him. As we mentioned, leading the team in rushing with 270 yards. Hands off up the middle does Kirkpatrick. And a short gain that time for the Eagles. That'll bring up third down and long. Certain passing situation now. Some substitutions now for the Eagles.
Well, Klostermeyer gets 3 yards back there, but it's still going to bring up third down and 9. And third and long situation, not exactly ideal for this team here. Let's see what they have up their sleeve, but I'm sure it's going to be a passing down here. You never know. Kirkpatrick can tuck this thing back and take off with the football.
Option play again. Pulls it out, runs up the middle, does Kirkpatrick, and picks up a couple, but not enough for a first down. So it'll be 4th and 7 now for the Eagles. Ball on about the 32-yard line.
Well, you're in that area of almost wanting to go for it here, but at 4th down and 10, I would almost pooch this deep and maybe pin them back inside the 10-yard line, but they're going to go for it, or somebody's going to call a timeout. Maybe not.
Spread offense now for the Eagles. Kirkpatrick with a back to his right. And it's going to be a play. He drops back, looks to his right, scrambles, throws over the middle. Pass is broken up by number 14 of the defense, Nick Hitpus. Pass was intended for number 2, Ben Walker of the Eagles. So the Eagles turned the ball over on downs.
Well, I'm just not a fan of the whole play there because really your offense hasn't moved the football at all, and well, we're having some trouble with the lights here. We've had a couple of light towers go out.
Now on the press box side, too, so half the field a little dark. Still enough light to play, probably, but
I don't know. I think they're going to have to come in and talk here. They're going to have to come in and talk about this. And
well, they'll figure out what's going on, and while they figure it out, we'll step away. It's 7-0 Knights over the Eagles. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. The restaurant is known for its homemade onion rings, fantastic pizza, and of course, its famous pork tenderloin. The bar is a friendly place to talk, laugh, make new friends, and of course, quench your thirst. Now you can watch live high school sports in the bar. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Johnson's Corner is an inviting place to enjoy good comfort food. Johnson's Corner, an Alton tradition.
We're always looking for better ways to do things. But with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached MegaBank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Liberty Bank. Do you, Kasasa?
Long, you figure they're going to go to the air most likely and see if the Eagles can get off the field here.
Well, this is where you got to bring the house and don't let that quarterback sit back in the pocket and survey the field.
Low snap, but Tonias recovers it, rolls to his right, and throws to a man on the sideline. We'll see if they call it a catch.
He's got it.
And looks like he reeled it in right at the first down marker. And that will move the chain. So, again, the Eagle defense plays pretty solid on first and second down, but for some reason on third down, they just seem to give up the big play there again for the 6th time.
Well, that again, just a rollout, and on the sideline, that's where you've got to have something picked up here, and they needed 14, and good job by Hitpus there, where he gets beyond the marker and is able to pick up the first down. Just no excuses there for a defense. CM defense not playing very well right now.
Snap to Tonias, fakes handoff, play action pass, goes over the top, double covers downfield. And the Eagle defenders able to break that play up and make it second down. Talking about tomorrow's programming, we've got the Illinois versus Washington game live tomorrow. That's at 5 o'clock. And again on tape delay at about 8:30 following the Illini game. We'll have East Alton Wood River versus Westland coming from Wood River. So the Eagles have it on defense now. 2nd and 10, Knights. bring 4 wide receivers out, balanced formation. Sam Tonias, the Knights quarterback, puts a man in motion to the left in the shotgun and has the snap. Hands the ball up the middle to Jordan Ratterman. And Ratterman so far leading rusher for the Knights and the lone scorer for them.
It's about 3 yards on the play, and
that'll do it for the first quarter. The Knights lead the Eagles here at Hauser Field 7-0. And the Eagles will have another third down when we come back. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
3, 2, 1. Back at Hauser Field, the Civic Memorial Eagles hosting the Breese Mater Dei Knights. Start of the second quarter here. Knights lead the Eagles 7-0. As we flip sides, the Knights are going to be moving left to right on your radio dial as Tonias takes the snap in the shotgun formation, flings it out to the left. Looks like it's going to hit the ground. Pass was intended for number 5, Jared Tolley. And that'll bring up 4th down now for the Knights, and the Eagles desperately need to get off the field here.
Well, they finally were able to make a, well, I don't know if it's really make a play. The ball was short-hopped in there. Tolley had gotten to the down marker, but we finally see Mater Dei line up for a punt here.
For the first time of the game, it'll be a high pooch punt. We'll see if they can keep it in play, and it bounces inside the 5 and will roll into the end zone, giving the Eagles a touchback. So they'll come back and start this next drive on their 20-yard line, and the Eagles need to find a way to get something going offensively here, if nothing else, just to sustain a drive and give the defense a blow for a little bit.
Well, again, they needed to get that Mater Dei offense off the field. CM's had the ball twice now, and they've gone 3 and out each time. They don't have a first down yet. Mater Dei's got 5. CM has a total of 4 yards of offense. It's not going to get it done.
Need to capitalize on that a little bit here as Kirkpatrick takes a snap in the shotgun, rolls to his right under pressure. Receiver reels it in at the line of scrimmage and goes out of bounds just before the first down. And it looked like that was number 44, Devin Daniels, on the catch there. Nice job by him, reeling that low pass out of shoestrings there.
Well, it was Daniels on the play, but I'm going to tell you what, they're going to have to give Kirkpatrick, he gets about 5 yards here, they're going to have to give him a little more time. I mean, offensive line right now is not holding up, and Mater Dei is only bringing 3 and 4 at the line of scrimmage.
And Kirkpatrick in the shotgun throws it over the middle to number 9, Tyler Campbell, who's got enough for a first down there. So the Eagles move the chains for the first time here tonight with 11:33 to go in the second.
Hey, we got a first down to work with finally.
Something to build on at least. So let's see if they can keep this momentum.
Oh, good little quick slant pass there right in the middle of the field, and nothing too fancy, just move the chains.
Kirkpatrick hands the ball up the middle, and really nothing going there for the running back. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a couple of Mater Dei defenders. Looks like number 4, Zach Clockey, on the carry that time for maybe a gain of 1.
Well, they're trying to run the ball through the middle of the field, and they've tried it a couple of times now, but the hole is just closed up, and there's no running lanes for these guys to cut through.
Kirkpatrick pitches it to his left side. Back takes one cut, goes up the middle, and again right up the middle for maybe a gain of 1. Looked like that was Clockey again.
Well, for a minute there, I thought maybe there was some place to run through there, but
It looked like it around the outside a little bit, but he took that cut up the middle and was met by a defender. Kirkpatrick, 2 receivers to the right, takes the snap, looks right, steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it, has a man in the flat. That's number 10, crosses the 50-yard line and forced out of bounds at the Knights' 44-yard line. So nice pickup on the play that time by Nick Cavazza, the wide receiver. So the Eagles in Knight territory for the first time tonight. See if they can't find a way to put some points on the board.
Well, that was just a good play there by the quarterback. I mean, he looked like he was going to go down, was able to make a play there, and somehow find Cavazza for 14 yards on the play.
Kirkpatrick pump fakes, goes to hand off the ball off the middle, and just nothing going there. That looked like a bit of a miscommunication between the running back and the quarterback on that play. But loss of about 5 on the play there. So the Eagles back at midfield now, 2nd and 16.
That's just a good old-fashioned train wreck there.
Kirkpatrick in the shotgun with the back to his right. 3 receivers to the near side. Eagles moving right to left on your radio dial, and we've got a flag on the field. We'll see what the call is. And it's a false start on the Eagles. So after the 6-yard sack, they'll take a 5-yard penalty, and that'll make it 2nd and 21 now for the Eagles. So shooting themselves in the foot here after they finally started to gain a little bit of momentum.
You know what? It's our first flag.
It is the first flag.
Last week, I was at Roxana doing their game against Payne, and by this time, we probably had about combined 20.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Eagles back to the line of scrimmage. Kirkpatrick in the backfield alone.
Well, you just got to stretch the field out here.
Try and see if you can get a one-on-one mismatch. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, a good snap. Having pressure from his right side, rolling left, evades a tackler, and gets rid of the ball as he's going down. Kirkpatrick trying to avoid the sack there.
They're wanting a flag, but the official on the near side here is pointing at Caleb Buse as the intended receiver. There was a receiver in the area because normally on a play like that, if you roll out of the pocket, you have to throw that ball at least back to the line of scrimmage with a receiver in sight for that not to be called intentional grounding. So a break there that they had at least a receiver in the area.
3rd and 21. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, and it looks like that's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Nick Cavazza. So the Eagles, with a little bit of momentum early on in the drive, cross midfield, but a sack and a penalty move them back, and it's going to be 4th and 21 now. And surely the Eagles will look to punt here and try and pin the Knights back deep and force a long field.
Well, what looked like was going to be a pretty good drive here. Penalty and just a bad play, just a miscommunicated play really hurt them there.
The Knights will return the ball at the 20-yard line. Broke a tackle, across the 30, 35, around the right side, crossed the 40 at midfield, and forced out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So a nice return by the Knights there. Pickup of 35 yards. And the Knights take over in Eagle territory now.
Well, once again, they had him contained at around the 25-yard line of Mater Dei's, and they allowed Tully to get some daylight there, and just not staying with their keys once again enables Mater Dei to break out there and get pretty good field position to start off here at the CM 43-yard line.
And the Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Sam Tonias, the quarterback for the Knights, in a full house backfield, and formation shift there. So 4 wide receivers spread back behind Tonias in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks down the middle of the field. He's got a man, overthrows him on the fingertips. Pass was intended for number 5, Jared Tully, on the play there. Just a little long for the quarterback from Breese Mater Dei.
Well, they went for it all there, which actually is not a bad play call when you're at the opponent's 43-yard line. You maybe take a shot downfield because they're probably thinking is they're in the area where if it's manageable, they've got 4 downs to pick up the first down here. So just try taking a shot downfield and see if you can stretch the defense out or maybe catch them off guard here a little bit. Didn't work that time.
Knights in shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the far side. Tonias, quick screen out to the left. Wide receiver breaks a tackle and brought down just shy of the 35-yard line. Probably mark it at about the 36. Going to be about 3 yards shy of a first down, it looks like. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Knights, and the Eagles' defense needs a stop. Spread formation now for the Knights.
Well, they're in 4-down territory here.
Tonias in the shotgun takes the snap, looks left, senses pressure, takes it up, runs, crosses the line of scrimmage, reaches out, first down. Looks like he's out at about the 29-yard line, so a pickup of about 6 there for the quarterback on the scramble.
Well, here's the difference between the teams right now. CM getting no pressure on this quarterback, and he's able to really survey and pick and choose what he wants to do. You look on the other side, Kirkpatrick, he's got no time to do anything with the football. He's pretty much been running for his life so far.
Spread formation again here for the Knights. Motion to the near side. Now we've got trips to the near side. Tonias takes the snap, fakes handoff, rolls to the right. Little dump pass over the top to Tully. Tully breaks a tackle, and another crosses the line of scrimmage and across the 20-yard line, brought down at about the 18. So a nice pickup there by Jared Tully, the wide receiver for Breese Mater Dei. Little dump pass in the flat, and he turns it into a first down.
Well, that's just terrible tackling. I mean,
got to wrap up.
Yeah, you've got, I mean, not just one, you've got 5 and 6 on the pursuit there, ready to make a play, losing yards on the play, and you allow them to get away. That just drives a defensive coordinator and a coach, it just drives them crazy.
Eagles defense on their heels here. Trips to the far side for the Knights. Tonias takes the ball in the snap, hands off up the middle to Jordan Ratterman, who's met immediately by a couple of defenders, brought down by number 34, Michael May. The linebacker for the Eagles been in on a few plays tonight, mostly on 1st and 2nd down. That's when they tend to make plays.
I'll tell you what, he's come to play tonight. I mean, that's...
Except on 3rd down.
Well, that's as a team there. As a team, they just haven't been able to do what's necessary. But, boy, he's made some nice plays so far defensively tonight, but needs a little help from his teammates here.
Knights trips to the far side. Shotgun snap. Tonias comes up in the pocket, rolls to his left, looking for a man in the end zone, dumps it off. Pass is incomplete. He had a man open in the end zone, just a little underthrown that time.
Boy, he does a nice job of throwing the football on his, running on his offside there. I mean, running to his left and throwing back across his body. That's
very
a pretty
difficult.
Good ball.
Yeah. Nice tight spiral. That's difficult for guys on the pro level to do sometimes, so...
Well, I watched Geno Smith try to do it for the Jets last night. Down by 3, in field goal range, and it didn't work out quite so well for the Jets last night. So it's not easy for the pros either.
Nope.
This kid made it look pretty easy here.
And timeout. Breese Mater Dei will take a timeout, and we'll take one as well. 6:38 to go in the second quarter. The Knights lead the Eagles 7-0 at Hauser Field. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to TomLaneAgency.net.
Like good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Toyota can take you far and cost you far less.
Get great leases, low APRs, and amazing cashback offers on all your favorite Toyota models. To learn more, visit your Toyota dealer or buyatoyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
For the first down, but it looks like there's going to be a holding call, and that is what the official signal. So that'll bring it back 10 yards. So the Eagles defense catches a break there, and at this point they'll take all the help they can get, laundry or not.
Well, that's Mater Dei's first penalty of the night. It's been a pretty flawless game for them thus far here, so far, and can't argue with their game plan. But you know what? They can also look up at the scoreboard and feel good about the way they're playing. They're moving the football. They're pursuing defensively, but it's only a 7-0 game.
Well, yeah, one-score game. The Eagles definitely very much in it. Be sure to stay tuned following the game, and we'll name the Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game as the Knights come back to the line of scrimmage in a spread formation. Sam Tonias, the Knights quarterback, in shotgun, has it back to his right. That's Jordan Ratterman. And a false start on the wide receiver. That's just unexcusable there. The wide receiver is one of the few guys on the field that should ever have a false start.
Well, what's going to be really inexcusable here, if you're CM, if you give up a first down here. I mean,
you haven't stopped him on third down all night.
This is third down and 28 now. 28.
That's the longest third down they've had to defend, too. So all they got to do is keep them in front of you.
Well, I don't know what kind of kicker Mater Dei has here, but I'm thinking you may want to run a play here where you get yourself, maybe not necessarily looking at first down yardage, just get yourself in a decent position where if you've got a good kicker, you try to, maybe put 3 points on the board here and feel good about the way your defense is playing and go up by 2 scores.
Shotgun formation. Tonias takes a snap, dumps it off to a back in the flat, or a wide receiver, I should say, and very short pickup that time for the Knights. Maybe that's what they were doing, just trying to pick up a few. The Knights lead the Eagles 7-0. And the Eagles with a return man standing at about the 10. And the Knights are going to try and corner punt it. And a decent punt lands at the 15 and rolls out.
Pretty good.
Yeah, decent punt. Rolls out at about the 13-yard line. So the Eagles have a long field to go here, trailing 7-0. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Burco Construction provides all types of construction services, from new building projects to renovations. Directional boring is a specialty. Directional boring is a way to get utilities from one point to another without destroying existing ground or obstacles that are in between the 2 points. Directional boring goes above and beyond traditional trenching, connecting utilities and services in places where traditional trenching is impossible. In business since 1998, Burco Construction Company, 618-259-2440.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Let Auto Butler's professional staff keep your vehicle looking great inside and out. We have many car wash options to choose from, as well as express detail services and a 48-hour clean car guarantee. Auto Butler Express Lube gives you a free full-service car wash with your oil change. And while you wait, you will enjoy our lobby that makes you feel like you're right at home. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Clean, shine, and protect.
Short pickup there.
Got about a yard there. Not much.
And you mentioned it so far, Louis. The Eagles quarterback, Kyle Kirkpatrick, been under immense pressure so far tonight. The offensive line not giving him much time for his receivers to get downfield.
Well, I think that's why Justin Winslow is maybe trying to run some simple plays here just to get the football out of his hands.
Kirkpatrick takes a snap, throws it to the back in the flat again, looking for Clocky, and Clocky just wasn't ready for it. And it's going to be a quick third down here for the Eagles.
But you know what? And when a quarterback starts to feel footsteps real early out there, that's what tends to happen. It throws your timing off. You have mistimed plays there, and you're just not in rhythm in any kind of sync. And this is what you're faced with. You're faced with third and longs here, backed up against your own goal line. It's a big third down for them here.
3rd and 9 on the 14. Eagles in the spread formation. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, looks left, looks right, takes off scrambling to the right, hit across the line of scrimmage, picks up about 4, but going to be short of the first down. Looks like it'll be about 4th and 5 for the Eagles. So still not able to get anything going offensively.
No, it's just good coverage downfield. There's no place for him to throw the football, and it seems like he's a little hesitant right now when to make up his mind and make that decision to run with the football. He's not quite sure right now what to do with it, and it's another 3 and out for this offense, which is not what you needed.
It looks like we've got a timeout on the field by the Eagles. They're going to talk things over. Surely they're not going to try and go for it here on 4th and 4, but we'll see what happens. We'll step away quickly as well as the Eagles trail the Knights 7-0 here from Bethalto. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Set, hit. Protection. Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny, hold. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. The restaurant is known for its homemade onion rings, fantastic pizza, and of course, its famous pork tenderloin. The bar is a friendly place to talk, laugh, make new friends, and of course, quench your thirst. Now you can watch live high school sports in the bar. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Johnson's Corner is an inviting place to enjoy good comfort food. Johnson's Corner, an Alton tradition.
Totally almost gave them one there on the fair catch, but was able to fall on his own muff punt there, but good field position for the Knights at their own 44. A lot of time left here in the second quarter.
Shotgun formation for the Knights, almost a pistol formation. Dive play up the middle to Jordan Ratterman, the tailback. Ratterman with a score early in the first quarter. And the Eagle defense not doing so hot on third down, but still haven't given up a lot of points, so they're still very much in this ball game.
Well, the reason they haven't given up the big play yet, and that's what I think has kept them in the game, but Mater Dei doing just enough to move the chains, and that's what's kept this defense out on the field probably a lot longer than they would really like to be right now.
3 wide receivers to the far side for Mater Dei. Tonias motions a man in, and he takes the snap, looks to his left, now rolls to his left under pressure by Mike May, the linebacker. Got a flag down on the field, and it may be holding on the offense. We'll see what the official call is.
Well, once again, they're probably going to get this one, and it is a holding against Mater Dei. They just haven't been able to keep containment on this quarterback. They haven't been able to limit him in the pocket. They're allowing him to get to the outside, and that's where this kid seems like he's most dangerous making plays. And right now, that's probably been the biggest nemesis for this defense. But, again, they're going to catch a break here with the holding penalty. That time the pursuit was pretty good, and they were able to get an infraction out of it.
A 10-yard penalty will make it 2nd and 18 now. Ball on the 32 for the Knights. And Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Spread formation. Sam Tonias, the quarterback for Mater Dei, in the shotgun, has it back to his left. Make that 2nd and 26. Motion to the left side. And it's a sweep play, jet sweep. It's Jared Tolley around the left side, breaks a tackle, and back to the original line of scrimmage.
Way too much.
So a nice pickup on the ground that time for Jared Tolley as he goes out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. So a nice pickup of about 18 that time for the Knights.
Well, that's just way too much there. He gets 14 yards. Now you bring up a manageable 3rd down. It's 3rd and 9 as opposed to maybe, say, 3rd and 20. Now you really, this is, again, here's a situation for the defense, though, to get off the field.
Spread shotgun formation for the Knights. Tonias has the snap, looks to his right, now rolls to his right under pressure, looking for a man downfield, has nothing and throws it away. Had a man in the area, and that'll bring up 4th down now for Breese, and we'll see if they punt the ball here. 2:47 to go.
Yeah, they'll kick this away. That time, good job. That was he was able to roll out to his right, but the pressure forced him to the outside there. But then it's just good coverage in the secondary. There was really no place for him to go with the football.
Yeah, good job by the Eagles secondary, not allowing a receiver to come free. And it looks like we've got Tyler Campbell back deep for the Eagles. He's standing at about the 20-yard line to retrieve this punt.
Good kick. Wow.
And it bounces just inside the 15, and they're going to down it at the 1-yard line. So the Eagles.
That's going to be a touchback.
Oh.
Wow. What a break that was.
Eagles catch a break there. It looked like the Mater Dei player touched it, but rolled into the end zone, so they will give him the touchback, but could have been worse for the Eagles there.
Well, he got a touch on it, but the problem was he wasn't able to keep it in the field of play, and he took it with him into the end zone, and you have to keep that ball from crossing the goal line there, and a huge, huge break, because that thing could have been pinned at the 1 or 2 yard line. And the way this Eagles offense is moving the football right now, boy, you'd have been asking for a lot of trouble there.
Yeah, as much pressure as Kirkpatrick's been under, that could have been a safety, but they get it on the 20, and Kirkpatrick comes out in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers in a spread set, back to his left, takes the snap. Kirkpatrick looks left. He's under pressure, and he's going to take off and run and see what he can pick up, and hit hard by a gang of Knight defenders. He picks up about 5 on the play, make it 6.
Well, he's not afraid to take a hit, is he?
He's sure not. A good, solid kid, too. He can take a hit, but
I don't know if I'm wanting my quarterback to take that many hits. Sometimes in that situation, son, you just have to learn how to just go down and don't take those hits. It's a long game.
Trips to the far side. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, hands the ball off up the middle, and
just nothing there.
And not
running
a whole
game.
lot.
Klostermeyer that time, the fullback, and just, again, containment in the middle. And they haven't tried to run the ball. They haven't tried to get to the edge too much, but they really haven't had that situation. And here's another 3rd down. Boy, they really could use a conversion here.
3rd and 4, ball on the 28. Eagles try to run the read option, fake the handoff, and Kirkpatrick's brought down in the backfield. Nice play by Jordan Ratterman, number 21, playing both ways for the Knights. Comes on the outside that time and brings Kirkpatrick down, forcing a 4th down for the Eagles.
Well, there it is again. You're just not giving your quarterback any time here. I mean, this offensive line, I'll tell you what, when they go into halftime, they better regroup here, because right now they're just getting eaten alive on the offensive line, and you're not giving this kid a chance to make a play out there. And if you give him just a little bit of time, he's shown that he can make a play. But right now, 3rd down defense has been poor for this team, and offensive line play is not getting the job done either.
Absolutely. And like you said, Kirkpatrick needs at least a couple of seconds to throw the ball. The receivers need a couple of seconds to find a way to get open downfield. And on the running plays they have tried, the Knights are in the backfield as quick as the ball is snapped. Looks like the Eagles bring the punt team out on the field. 4th and 8, ball on their own 22 with 1:29 to go here in the first half. The Knights, even though they've dominated time of possession and have really moved up and down the field on the Eagles, only lead this game 7-0. Kirkpatrick with a nice high punt. Very good kick. Tully retrieves it at the 35-yard line, and a nice tackle brought down by number 1, Brayton Williams.
Very good job there.
Good job by the junior gunner to go down and take Tully down as soon as he catches it. That could have been damage because Tully had some room to run.
Well, the Eagles, when they've had opportunities to make one-on-one tackles, they've been able to wrap up and bring guys down. And that was a good example of it right there, because if Williams doesn't make a play there, I think Tully's got a little bit of real estate where he can pick up some yards and get this Mater Dei team into good position here. 1:20 to go. They still have plenty of time. 2 timeouts, 1 timeout actually to work with. So you're really going to be running a 2-minute offense here, trying to increase their 7-0 lead.
Tonias with 4 receivers spread out. Flips it out quickly to the right side, but the pass is not able to be reeled in. Incomplete. That'll be 2nd and 10 now for Mater Dei at the 34-yard line.
Well, they just tried to run a little quick up and out there to Jonah Tonias. Oh, there's sets of Tonias. We've got Ratterman's out here. What else do we have? And that time the pass was dropped.
Trips to the right side in the shotgun. Tonias takes the snap. Under pressure, looks to the left and brought down. Eagles with a sack on the play. Nice job by the defense. That's number 54. LaRandy Warren on the play there for the Eagles, so he's going to make it 3rd and long with just under a minute to go now at the in the first half. Let's see if the Eagles defense can make a play on 3rd down.
Yeah, again, that's just again good coverage downfield. Tonias rolling to his left, had nowhere to really go. He was patient with it and tried to allow his line to stretch it out for him, and they gave him good protection, and Warren finally was able to get pursuit and wrap up and get a sack on the play.
3 receivers to the near side for Breese. Handoff up the middle to Ratterman. Ratterman hitting the backfield, keeps turning, but a gang of Eagle defenders meets him and drives him back. So that's going to be 4th down now for the Knights and a punting situation with 25 seconds to go.
Nice job again.
And the Eagles take a timeout. They want to talk things over and see if they can't find a way to put some points on the board before the half ends. We'll step away as well. Eagles trail the Knights 7-0 here in the first half. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Let Auto Butler's professional staff keep your vehicle looking great inside and out. We have many car wash options to choose from, as well as express detail services and a 48-hour clean car guarantee. Auto Butler Express Lube gives you a free full-service car wash with your oil change. And while you wait, you will enjoy our lobby that makes you feel like you're right at home. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Clean, shine, and protect.
Protection. Can anyone over there give me protection? Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Curious there as to the back-to-back timeouts, but
boy, you don't have a whole lot of time to work with here. Boy, you really would have liked to at least save one there.
Absolutely, in case you can maybe get a long play downfield to stop the clock, put you in scoring position. And we'll see if the timeout helps them at all or not, but the Knights are on their way back out on the field, and here come the Eagles. So 24 seconds to go, and the Knights in a punting situation. 4th and 16, ball on their own 29. Number 10, Nick Cavazza, is deep for the Eagles.
Well, you need a good return here.
Cavazza stands at about the 37-yard line, catches it, almost catches it at the 40, and he's hit and recovers the ball. A muffed punt again, so we've seen one for the Knights and now one for the Eagles, and it doesn't seem to cost either team.
Boy,
but
that could have been dangerous there, though.
Very dangerous. The Eagles have a chance, no timeouts. They're going to take over on their own 44-yard line. The Knights defense on the field waiting. Eagles take the offense on the sideline here, getting some instruction from head coach Justin Winslow. And the Eagles come out onto the field. Kyle Kirkpatrick been under pressure most of the night tonight. Not had a lot of time to throw. Has 2 backs in the backfield with him, 1 to each side, as he takes it from the shotgun. Throws it deep to the left and double coverage downfield. Pass intended for Nick Cavazza, but
dangerous.
Almost looked like Kirkpatrick didn't even go through his reads and just tried to throw a fade route there to Cavazza.
Well, I think Cavazza basically, he turned into the DB there because he was double covered on the play, and he basically had to get defensive there to try to knock the ball away from what could have been an interception, and who knows, a return down the right sideline. And, yeah, I think this is a smart play by Justin Winslow. He doesn't want anything crazy to happen here. It hasn't been the greatest of halves, but CM is one drive away from tying this thing up. That's the bright spot.
Yeah, it's been a struggle offensively here for the Eagles tonight, but they only trail 7-0 at half here at Hauser Field. We'll be back with a halftime recap. After this, you're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. The restaurant is known for its homemade onion rings, fantastic pizza, and of course, its famous pork tenderloin. The bar is a friendly place to talk, laugh, make new friends, and of course, quench your thirst. Now you can watch live high school sports in the bar. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Johnson's Corner is an inviting place to enjoy good comfort food. Johnson's Corner, an Alton tradition.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
This evening's halftime show is entitled Motown Magic and features a hit from the Jackson 5 on One New Bag, as well as our version of the Temptations' My Girl. The band will also be performing their great tune, CeeLo Green's Forget You, followed by the CMHS School Song. Drum majors Abby Klein and Megan Hong. Is your band ready? You may take the field for your performance.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to TomLaneAgency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Toyota can take you far and cost you far less.
Get great leases, low APRs, and amazing cashback offers on all your favorite Toyota models. To learn more, visit your Toyota dealer or buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Back, and there's somebody pressuring him already. That's not what I consider time. This offensive line has got to regroup. It's got to come up with a little better containment. Because as I said earlier, if you give this kid a little bit of time, he can make a play for you. But right now, that's not happening. Mater Dei's winning the line of scrimmage on that side of the ball. That's got to change if CM's going to have a chance. And right now it's reflective on 37 yards of offense. It's no wonder why they don't have any points on the board right now.
And we'll start the second half right now as the Mater Dei Knights kick off to the Eagles. Eagles going to be moving right to left on your radio dial. Trevor Shaw alongside Louis Korak here. Eagles trail the Knights 7-0, and they'll come out on offense for the first possession of the second half and see if they can find some momentum that eluded them in the first half.
Well, now would be as good a time to start as any because you get the ball here to start the second half. And again, you're only down 7-0. One good sustained drive gets you right back in this ball game. Should get you back to square one, obviously pending an extra point. But when you think about it, they had a ball where they had a turnover at the 35-yard line, could do nothing with it. And this is opportunity. Let's see if they can drive the length of the field here.
Kirkpatrick takes a snap. Looks like some miscommunication. Looks like he wanted to do a little play-action fake. He tried to fake to his left. Running back ran to the right, and total miscommunication on that play, it looked like.
Well, he just missed through the ball there, and you had an opportunity to make a play there. Could have been one of those bubble plays. You hit the wide receiver with a quick pass there. But again, trying to run quick plays because he's used to somebody being in his face. Let's see if they can bring some, or actually add some more time when he's got the football in the pocket. That's all he's asking for is just a little bit of time here.
Kirkpatrick with three receivers to the near side, back to his left, takes the snap, looks to his left, and takes off on the run, gets a block, and back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more than that. Kirkpatrick under a lot of pressure. Looked like he may have been wanting to look for the back out in the flat, but it wasn't there.
Tell you what, it was a pretty good run, all things considered. He gets about 5 yards on the play. I think he ran about 25 to get those 5 yards, too.
A lot of east and west there, but got a manageable third down now, third and 5. And the Eagles trips to the far side now.
Now we'll give him 6 yards on the carry there.
Devin Daniels to Kirkpatrick's left in the backfield. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, drops back, steps up into the pocket. Some pressure in his face. He takes off on the run. He has the first down and more. Brought down at about the 49-yard line as he crosses midfield. So just the second time the Eagles have had a chance to take a possession into Knight territory there.
Let's see if you've been paying attention. That's first down number 3. Close. 2 first downs in the first half. And there's their third first down of the game.
Well, if they can keep this momentum going, maybe they can get a couple of more here in the second half. Kirkpatrick and team look to the sideline for a play call.
It's just been slim pickings.
Back to Kirkpatrick's right. He hands off. Option play and fumbled the ball, and the Knights will take over. And Not a good play there for the Eagles offense as they looked like they were starting to move a little bit and put the ball on the turf, and the Knights take over. So not the way you want to come out in the second half there when you're trailing 7-0.
Well, I'm not a wizard by any means, but I can see Justin Winslow walk by Devin Daniels there, and I can't imagine it was too good. You can't pin that one on the quarterback. I mean, he put the ball right in his stomach, and he just didn't squeeze the ball. I mean, he just flat out dropped the ball. That one goes on number 44. And we got another
fumbled snap by the Knights as they were in a power shotgun formation, pistol formation, and Sam Tonias, the quarterback for the Knights, unable to retrieve the snap, so the Eagles catch a little bit of a break there. And it's going to be 2nd and long now, 2nd and 16 for the Knights.
Daniels has had a rough night here. I mean, he only carried the ball twice in the first half, and 2 carries for -3 yards, and now he goes down for a negative yardage there, and that one costs his team the football when they actually moved the chains for once in a few times that they've had it tonight.
And, ball comes out, an option play, and it looks like it fell right into an Eagles defender's hands.
Oh, my goodness, I thought they had the ball.
It was right in one of the defender's hands. I didn't get a number, but the Eagles really had an opportunity there to get that turnover back. And
they got it.
So it is Eagles football. Tough to tell who came up with it on the scrum down there, but the officials signaling Eagle ball, so they'll take over on offense now here at midfield. So,
well, they were giving Zach Klostermeyer some high fives there, so maybe I don't know if he's the one that made the play or made the recovery, but boy, that thing pinballed around a little bit, and wow. Well, there's the break. You got it right back.
Yep.
And they're starting with the football right where they had it to begin with, at the 49.
Exactly where they had it. So it's like Devin Daniels will have a chance to redeem himself. He's not in the lineup now. Klostermeyer in the lineup for him.
Well, you got an empty backfield here, so
3 receivers to the far side.
Looking for your quarterback to make a play here.
Snap is back. Kirkpatrick with a little bit of time. Looks downfield. Goes up top looking for Campbell. Campbell goes up. There's a flag, and Campbell comes down with the pass. Nice ball placement there by Kirkpatrick, letting his receiver go up and make a play. Tyler Campbell, number 9, 6'1", senior receiver, goes up and makes a play, and there was a flag down either way, so it looks like the Eagles would have had a first down, but they'll take the yards on that and drive deep into Knight territory.
Well, it's going to be either defensive holding or pass interference there. And boy, what a heck of a play there.
Yeah, Campbell really going up and out muscling the defender for the ball there.
Well, you know what was key? Kirkpatrick finally had some time.
Had 4 seconds to throw the ball, and
oh my goodness,
they're going to call it offensive.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, that does not happen very often, and a little bit of stunned crowd here in Bethalto. So instead of a 30-plus yard pass play for the Eagles, it's going to come back 10 yards, and instead of being 1st and 10, it'll be 2nd and 20.
Wow. I don't understand that one bit.
I didn't see the offensive interference there. I saw the defensive.
Winslow. Well, I mean, you've got a defensive back that's tugging on a receiver, and 2 kids fighting for a football. To me, that's a football play.
Yeah,
that's a horrible call.
Yeah, bad call by the official there. But
I want to why did they have to get together to talk about it? That's what I don't understand.
1st and 25. So the Eagles with a long field to go. Kirkpatrick in the shotgun, drops back, has time to throw over the middle. Picks up about 4 on the play there. Pass reeled in by number 4, Zach Clockey. So the Eagles trying to chip away after the penalty there and see if they can overcome the bad officiating call.
Well, yeah, that's no other way to explain that one. That one was pretty bad.
Offensive interference is a rare call in itself, but when he's just going up for the ball. But you can't dwell on it. Kirkpatrick in the shotgun, looks to the right under pressure, has a man open with room to run. Looks like it was Taylor Campbell again. And he crosses over the original line of scrimmage, and looks like they'll make it a 3rd and manageable, maybe 6 or 7 to get the first after that play there. So a nice pickup by Tyler Campbell.
Actually, that was Klostermeyer on the reception there. They just brought him out of the backfield. They caught him on a blitz, And once you throw out that little flanker pass, now you've got a little bit of daylight, and it gives them a manageable third down here.
3 wide receivers to the near side for Kirkpatrick. Looks to his left, quick hitch, and incomplete as pass was intended for number 4, Zach Clockey. Just throwing a little bit to his outside, trying to hit that back shoulder. 4th and 7 here for the Eagles. What do you do if you're Coach Winslow?
You got to punt it away. I mean, it's just in that part of the field. You're right around midfield. There's still so much time left on the clock here. It's a 7-0 game, 9+ minutes left in the third quarter. You really can't go for it. I'm just dumbfounded by the call down here. I really am.
Kirkpatrick takes the snap. Nice punt, spiral, caught at about the 10-yard line by Jared Tolley of the Knights, who takes it across the 20-25 and is brought down near the 30. So the Knights with a decent return on the punt there, and will take over 1st and 10 against CM, leading 7-0 here at Hauser Field.
I think Kirkpatrick's got to angle that punt. I mean, you're punting that ball from around the midfield area. That's just too much time to give the return man. Gets it back up to the 30-yard line. That's a pretty good return. If he angles that one to either side, now you're talking about maybe pinning this team back. Your defense is starting to gain a little momentum there and allow them to get out from the shadows of their goal line.
Pistol formation for the Knights. A fake dive up the middle to Ratterman, and it's the quarterback around the left side, and a huge gain by Sam Tonias. What a pickup that time for the Knights. Play started at the 30, and it out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So a huge pickup on the play there for the Knights, and they are deep into Eagle territory.
53 yards on that carry there. Biggest play by far in this game.
And the dive play was a fake to Ratterman, and Tanya saw an opening around the left side. Now he's got the snap and gives it to Ratterman up the middle this time. Nothing going, but you got to figure the defense of the Eagles is sucking wind after that long play.
Well, we got an injury on the play.
Looks like a Knight offensive lineman down on the field. Hopefully he's not too severely hurt, and we'll step away while the trainer takes care of him. The Knights lead the Eagles here at Hauser Field 7-0. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Let Auto Butler's professional staff keep your vehicle looking great inside and out. We have many car wash options to choose from, as well as express detail services and a 48-hour clean car guarantee. Auto Butler Express Lube gives you a free full-service car wash with your oil change. And while you wait, you will enjoy our lobby that makes you feel like you're right at home. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Clean, shine, and protect.
Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Sam Tonias, the quarterback for Breese Mater Dei, is in the shotgun. Has 2 wide receivers to the far side, a back in the backfield with him, hands it off to Jordan Ratterman. The back takes it around the left side, crosses the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle out near the first down marker. Looks like he may have picked it up from here. We'll see with the officials spot the ball. But Breese Mater Dei Knights knocking on the door now, looking to score again.
Well, this is going to be close. Yeah, he's going to be about a yard short here.
3rd and 1 here for the Knights, who have had very much success on 3rd down. As they come to the line of scrimmage in a powerhouse backfield. Tonias, the quarterback, in shotgun with a back behind him and a back to each side. And he's giving it to Jordan Ratterman up the middle. Looks like he's got enough for a first down.
And he does.
And that'll be 1st and goal now for the Knights as they've got it inside the 10-yard line. The Eagles defense needs to make a play here. Be sure to stay tuned into Z1570 for the rest of the night, concluding this Eagles game. And all day tomorrow, we've got high school football action and some Illini action as well, starting at 12 o'clock. Games will be on tape delay. The Illini game will be live at 5 o'clock versus Washington coming from Chicago. The Knights in the shotgun take the snap. Sam Tonias throws it off to the left side in the flat, and it's just off the fingertips of the receiver. So Knights will have 2nd and goal now.
Boy, and if that was Ben Lampe, and it's kind of hard to read the numbers, and it was Lampe, the tight end. I mean, he was wide open. I mean,
there was nobody around.
As open as a receiver can be and just out of his reach. I mean, if Tonias just lays that thing out for him, he catches that, he can pretty much walk in.
2nd and goal now for the Knights. Ball on the 9. Receivers trips to the near side. Sam Tonias takes the snap, fakes a handoff, rolls to his right, and it looks like he's going to try and run it in. Taken down at about the 1-yard line, met by an Eagle defender, and he stretches, trying to get that ball across the goal line, but he's brought down just shy. And that'll make it 3rd and goal on the 1 now for the Knights.
Well, they're going to have really 2 downs here to punch this thing in, and your defense is really going to be tested here.
3rd and goal for the Knights. Eagles defense looking to clamp down here. 3 backs in the backfield with Tonias. Tonias, dive play up the middle, handoff hit by a wall of Eagle defenders, and they may have held him. Yeah. So the Eagles defense ratchets up a little pressure and able to stop him here, but the way things have been going, the Knights are going to at least come away with some kind of points here, most likely.
I think they're going to go for this. I really do.
Gutsy call here. It's a chip shot field goal.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it. I mean, the way this game's going, I think you have to take the points here because the way your defense has been playing tonight, a 2-score game might be enough for you to win this game.
Absolutely. And, I mean, the Knights' defense hasn't been so stellar as it has been. I think the Eagles' offensive line has been a little bit lackluster. While they talk it over, we'll step away as well. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. The restaurant is known for its homemade onion rings, fantastic pizza, and of course, its famous pork tenderloin. The bar is a friendly place to talk, laugh, make new friends, and of course, quench your thirst. Now you can watch live high school sports in the bar. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Johnson's Corner is an inviting place to enjoy good comfort food. Johnson's Corner, an Alton tradition.
Mater Dei Knights 7-0. It's 4th and goal, and the Knights looking to run an offensive play here and go up 2 scores. And head coach Justin Winslow calls a timeout for the Eagles. So they want to talk things over. Apparently the Eagles not ready for the offensive play or didn't like what they saw from the offense when they lined up.
Well, I think they just wanted to, more than anything, I think they wanted to see what kind of a formation they were lining up with so they can set the defense up properly here. So maybe not the most ideal time to take a timeout, but you can understand why they did, just so they can look at the formation, get the proper personnel out there, and line up accordingly here.
And if they can hold them out of the end zone here, it's all worth it. Eagles only trail one score, 7-0 with 6:40 to go in the third quarter. As the Eagle defense takes the field, Knights break their huddle as well. 4th and goal, ball on the 3-yard line. And we'll see if the Knights can go up by 2 scores here after this. If not, the Eagles offense has a long field. Shotgun formation, trips to the left for Breeze. It's an option play to the left, pitch to Ratterman. Jordan Ratterman brought down in the backfield.
Boy, they had that read well.
Good play by the Eagle defense to not give up the touchdown there on 4th and goal, and the Eagle offense will take over and see if they can carry some of this momentum.
Boy, how huge was that? Boy, they stretched that out well, and the defensive pursuit was fantastic on that. What a goal. That's a terrific goal line stand.
Yeah, the Eagles defense, not a lot to brag about in that first half, giving up several third downs and a couple of fourth downs as well, but they come through when it really counts here in the third quarter.
Well, here's the bad news now. Your offense is at the 6-yard line, 94 yards away from pay dirt.
And you have not been able to get much going offensively here tonight. The one big play you had was negated by an offensive pass interference call. Eagles have trips to the near side. Kirkpatrick in the backfield. In the shotgun, rolls to his right. In the end zone, dumps it off. And the pass is caught. Reeled in by number 2, Ben Walker. But it looks like it's going to be shy of a first down. But at least they get a little breathing room and aren't backed up into the end zone.
Oh, and they're calling a flag. Oh, wow. Roughing the passer penalty.
So that'll help the Eagles out. That'll give them a first down.
Well, tack on the yardage because that was about a 9-yard gain there, and now you add on another 15 here.
So overall, it'll pick up a 24. So now they should be around the 30.
I wasn't looking. I saw when he got rid of the ball, and I was looking where the receiver was. I didn't see if it was a late hit. Apparently, they felt like it was.
And they spot the ball at the 29-yard line. Kyle Kirkpatrick, Eagles quarterback, in the backfield, directing traffic. Klostermeyer, the fullback, behind him. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, gives it to Klostermeyer up the left side. Meets a few Knight defenders and tough to take down, but he really doesn't get much. Maybe a gain of 1 for the big fullback.
Well, he's a big kid, but you can tell what it's going to take to bring him down. Now, those are 2 tough yards that he got there, but again, the defensive line for Mater Dei right now just winning the line of scrimmage. They're getting the push, they're getting the pursuit, but boy, it took an army of them to bring the big fullback down there.
You weren't kidding. Klostermeyer listed at 235. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, dumps it off to Klostermeyer in the flat, who stiff arms a man, gets a first down and more, crosses the 40, and they take him out at about the 45, and Klostermeyer is fired up, realizing they got a little bit of momentum going now here on this offensive possession for the Eagles, and really want to turn this into some points here as the third quarter ticks down to 5:28.
Well, once again, they came with the blitz, and they caught him with the little screen pass. And again, once you're able to get the ball away from those would-be blitzers, you got a little bit of daylight, and he fought for some tough yards there, and just a little emotion. He's trying to get his teammates fired up here. I mean, this is a one-score game, and they know good drive here, and you get it back to square one.
Kirkpatrick takes the snap in the shotgun, dumps it off over the middle. Nice play by Breese Mater Dei, the defender. Pass was intended that time for Caleb Buse.
Well, Buse's mistake there was, instead of looking the ball into the hands, it looked like he turned and started to try to take off without the football. And that's a mistake a lot of receivers tend to make there, because the ball was right in his breadbasket, but it all goes for naught unless you catch the football.
Shotgun formation for the Eagles. Back to Kirkpatrick's right side, and he fumbles the snap, and it may have been fallen on by one of the Eagle players. Looked like Kirkpatrick got it back.
Yeah, I think he got it back.
A lucky play there. That's got to make sure you retrieve that snap. That's one of the things about always being in shotgun. You take your eyes off the defense for a second.
Well, now you got a 3rd and long here.
Kirkpatrick with 2 receivers to the far side. Bunch set to the near side. Drops back, looks to his right, scrambling, looking downfield. Wrapped up, breaks a tackle. Kirkpatrick trying to make something happen, but unable to get the ball off, and there's a flag. And we've got a loss of about 7 or 8 on the play there by Kirkpatrick, trying to make a play for his team.
Well, he's just got to get rid of the football there, because he had ample time. Either step into the pocket or throw the football. You cannot take those yards there.
And the clock will continue to run here. 3rd and 12 for the Eagles as they have a substitution package. And it looks like they're going to bring in the punt team. It'll be 4th and 12.
Oh, yeah. Got to punt this thing away. I mean, it's
got to play the field position game now.
Well, they got 4th and 12. This is about 4th and 18. You got to punt this thing away. Try to angle it. There you go.
And the ball bounces at about the 25 and takes an Eagle roll inside the 20. And the Eagles will down it at about the 11-yard line. So decent punt that time for Kyle Kirkpatrick. Eagles trail the Knights 7-0 here at Hauser Field in Bethalto. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
For a completed pass, pickup of about 5. And the Knights will have it 2nd and 5 now.
It's only the second time they've thrown the ball here in the second half, and that one goes to Tolley.
Shotgun formation again for the Knights. Trips to the near side. Tonias with a back to his right in the backfield. Takes the snap, low snap, he has it, looks left, steps up in the pocket, looking to run, takes off across the 15, or 25, and out at about the 30-yard line. And Breese Mater Dei with another first down and moves the chains.
But not getting much pressure on this quarterback.
Mater Dei definitely controlling the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball here tonight. As they come to the line of scrimmage again in shotgun. Tonias with spread formation and a back to his left. Motion near side. Tonias looks to dump it off to the screen pass. Almost intercepted. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. Nearly intercepted by the Eagle defenders. Number 70, Danny Henson on the play there. Tips the ball up and nearly able to pick it off on the screen play.
Oh, Danny Henson, just pretend like he just caught a satchel of $100 bills, son. Pull that thing in, and boy, that would have been a huge turnover.
Pretend it's a cheeseburger, and I bet he reels it in. Those defensive linemen.
You said that. Don't make this kid angry. Well, maybe that might be a good thing.
2nd and 10. Knights have the ball, motion to the far side. Tonias with the snap, looks left, goes back over the middle, has a man intended for number 11.
Goodness.
They're going to throw a flag on the play, and most likely defensive pass interference. Fans here in Bethalto not happy about that.
Brayton Williams, I'm sorry, he just goes up again and just makes a play.
Jonah Tonias, the intended receiver, and it is pass interference against the Eagles, so that'll give Mater Dei a first down.
That's pathetic. It really is. You hate to sit here and have to criticize the guys that nobody paid money to come here to watch, but they're really making a spectacle of themselves here.
A couple of bad calls for the Zebras here tonight.
And I don't know what else you can ask Brayton Williams to do there, but just to go up and make a play. And he did.
He did. Shotgun formation for the Knights. Trips to the far side. Tonias, the quarterback, hands it off to the left side. Jordan Ratterman crosses the line of scrimmage, gets near a first down. probably a little bit shy. We'll see where the officials spot this one at. But Ratterman starting to rack up some yards now. And the official spot gaining 9, so 2nd and 1 now for the Knights as they cross midfield. A lot of this game being played between the 30s here tonight. Trips to the far side now for Mater Dei. Tonias in the backfield with a back to his right. Handoff, fake handoff to Ratterman. Tonias is going to keep it, take it around the right side, gets to the corner, and picks up the first down. Pickup of about 4 that time for the quarterback from Mater Dei.
He's quick. I mean, he's got some speed, and I believe he's he's a junior. He is a junior. But he's got some speed there, and you talk about someone that likes to make plays for him. He made a play there, picks up a first down, and their 4th of this third quarter, second half. They had 7 in the first half, and they're moving into CM territory again here. The defense is asked to get the job done here again.
Shotgun formation. Tonias rolls to his left under pressure, evades a tackler, and breaks the tackle, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be sacked on the play that time. Looked like it was number 53 on the play for the Eagles there. That's Donnie Vaselli.
Well, I almost, for a minute there, I thought they were going to allow him to get away and break containment there, but not the case.
2nd and 13 now for the Knights. 2 backs surrounding Tonias. Takes the snap. And the option play gives it to Ratterman around the left side. Jordan Ratterman crosses the line of scrimmage and out at about the 39-yard line of Bethalto. So
just ran a simple stretch play there, and we're able to run it effectively and get some pretty decent yards, and you got about a 3rd and 8.
Tonias kept his hands in there on that ball, just waiting for the opportunity to pull it out, it looked like. Manageable 3rd down here for Breese Mater Dei, 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation. Backs to each side of the quarterback. And motion now to the left. Low snap, gives it to, fake handoff to Ratterman. Tonias has it up the middle and met hard by the other quarterback and safety, Kyle Kirkpatrick, but he's going to be shy of the first down. Pickup of about 5 on the play.
Well, it's 4th and 3, and I think they're in that. I think he picked up enough yards here where it's going to allow the coaches to have them go for it here. I don't see them pooch punting this, which I would do. Again, your defense is pitching a shutout. I think you trust them to get the job done here, but yeah, they're going to go for it again.
Knights offense back out onto the field. 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Running back to Tonias' right, motion. And they're going to give it to the motion man around the right side, and he's got enough for a first down. It looks like he's got it from here.
And it is Tully. He needed 3, and I think he got 4.
Tully on that jet sweep play, and it does move the chain, so the Eagles defense unable to make a stop on 4th down. That's the 3rd time, I believe, they've given up a first down on 4th.
Yeah, twice on that opening drive, and that's a difference in the game right now.
And the Knights have the ball 1st and 10 on the Eagles' 32-yard line. Sam Tonias, the quarterback, in the backfield, has a back to his left. It's Jordan Ratterman. Motion to the far side now, pitch. And they've got it around the left side, number 14, the ball carrier. And we've got a flag down. Nick Hitpus on the carry. We'll see what the flag is. It may be holding.
Well, whether there's a hold there or not, you may see a makeup call or 2 coming back.
And it is a penalty against the Knights, so that'll come back and they'll replay first down.
I don't know if they really have a clue what they're calling and who they're calling it on, but
and a couple of those officials don't look like they're in the best position to make some of these calls either.
Well, they usually aren't.
So a 10-yard penalty backs the Knights up. It'll be 1st and 20 now. Knights at the line of scrimmage, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield with Tonias. And a motion now to the right. Tonias takes the snap, looks left, pulls it down under pressure. Going to try and take off and throw. Incomplete pass, looking for a man on the sideline. Decent pressure that time there by the Eagles.
Boy, how did they let him get away there? Well, I thought there was another big loss coming up, but you got to give credit to the quarterback. He's elusive there, and sometimes people don't realize throwing the ball away is just as important as a first down, moving the chains. I think he just saved his team about another 10 yards there by doing that.
I mean, I've seen several times guys trying to force a play and you throw a pick. Maybe you lose more yardage. So, yeah, sometimes that's just the smart play. Snap to Tonias, and he tries to throw a quick screen.
I was wondering if that was a lateral.
It was very close. The officials are going to blow it dead, so Eagles catch a break there. 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Eagles still trail 7-0. And the Knights of Mater Dei scored on their first possession of the game, and it's been back and forth ever since. Nobody really able to do a whole lot of damage.
Well, now's the time you got to get off the field for sure.
3rd and 21 for the Knights. Balanced formation. Low snap. Tonias able to get it. Moves to his left. Throws downfield. Ball was batted up in the air on just a missed catch. Somebody able to reel it in, though, and that's going to move the chain. So a lucky play there for Mater Dei. The intended receiver not able to reel it in.
$24 yards and 3rd and 21. Again, just
inexcusable for the defense.
It is. It really is.
2 backs in the backfield now with Tonias. Snap, gives it to Ratterman. No fake to Ratterman up the middle. Tonias takes it around the left side, looks to score, and he crosses the goal line. So a 17-yard scamper, a fake dive play to Ratterman up the middle, and Sam Tonias, the Knights quarterback, takes it around the left side, makes a couple of moves, and breaks the goal line. And that's a 2-score lead now for Mater Dei.
The way this thing is going, that might be enough to win the game.
Yeah, the Eagles' offense has really not been able to get much going at all here tonight. And you got to think with 2 scores and approaching the 4th quarter, they got to figure out a way to get some points on the board. The Knights awaiting the extra point. Jonah Tonias, the holder. And extra point is good. That'll make it 14-0 Knights over the Eagles at Hauser Field. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, let's see if these guys. You know what? I shouldn't be picking on these guys anymore, but I probably will. I'm just wondering if they know it's the 35. Yeah, they figured that one out.
So the Eagles offense comes out to take the field. And Kyle Kirkpatrick, the quarterback, needs to figure a way to get some momentum going here for this offense, get some points on the board. 27 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Eagles trail 14-0. Trevor Shaw alongside Louis Korak here tonight. Snap is good. Kirkpatrick looks to his right, drops it off, and it's a jump ball situation, and the offense turns to defense. There is really just not enough touch on the ball that time to get over the defender's head.
Well, I mean, you're to the point now where you're just trying to give your receivers just a chance to go up and maybe win a jump ball, but I think you got to start putting the ball in the hands of this quarterback and letting him start making plays with his feet instead of his arm.
Coming into this game, he was averaging 10 yards a carry, so see if you can set up some design runs for him or something. Kirkpatrick with 4 receivers in a spread formation. Little quick hitch to the receiver. Picks up about 5 yards on the play, so even if it's just something to find some rhythm for the offense here, that's pick up a 5 or 6 on the play there. Number 2 on the catch, Ben Walker. And Kirkpatrick looking to the sideline. He's going to let this play clock run out, and that's the end of the third quarter. Breese Mater Dei leads the Civic Memorial Eagles 14-0, and we'll bring you the fourth after this. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Toyota can take you far and cost you far less. Get great leases, low APRs, and amazing cashback offers on all your favorite Toyota models. To learn more, visit your Toyota dealer or buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go.
And the pass was reeled in by number 21 of the defense, Jordan Ratterman. Duels as the running back for Mater Dei. So what do you say here? Kirkpatrick trying to make a play, forces the pass on the sideline, and the one receiver in the area was surrounded by 3 Knight defenders.
Well, I see Justin Winslow not happy. Boy, this near official over here, it looked like a pick. I'm watching the play develop. I don't know if you can pin that one on Kirkpatrick. He's looking for an area for his receivers, and he had 2 guys just set him up in a pick there, and well,
Knights in shotgun under pressure. Tonias rolls to his right, evades a tackler on the run, looking downfield, crosses the line of scrimmage and out at about the 35-yard line. So a pickup of 5 will make it 2nd and 5 for the Knights, but taking over in Eagle territory looks to be pretty damaging for Bethalto here tonight.
Yeah, that 14-0 lead might be good, and well, you tack on another score here. Now you're looking really good.
And good pressure that time by the Eagles coming through the middle on the blitz, but this kid Tonias really has good speed to get to the outside and evade these tacklers. Shotgun formation with 3 receivers to the near side. Tonias gives it to Ratterman up the middle. Jordan Ratterman breaks a tackle, crosses the line of scrimmage, and close to a first down. Needed to get to the 30-yard line, and we'll see where the officials put the spot, but it looks to be enough from up here.
They're going to be just short. But
just short.
About a yard short, maybe a half a yard, but regardless, it's
just on the other side of the 30, I guess.
2 down territory.
11:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Eagles defense needs to make a play. They have not been very effective on 3rd down here tonight. 3rd and 1. Knights quarterback Sam Tonias looks to the sideline, calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well here. CM trails Breese Mater Dei 14-0. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Macias Insurance, professional, independent insurance agents. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Toyota, let's go places. Visit www.buyatoyota.com. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repair since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else. Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. Burco Construction provides all types of construction services, from new building projects to renovations. 618-259-2440.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think he got it.
He's been running hard here tonight. He hasn't got a ton of carries, but has made the most of it when he has. And the Knights' offensive line has just been dominating the Eagles' defensive line and controlling the line of scrimmage all night. Knights with trips receivers to the near side. Sam Tonias, the quarterback, in shotgun. Low snap. Tonias able to get it. Throws it over the middle. Looking for number 14, Nick Hitpus, but underthrows him just a little bit, and that'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Knights.
Time you get pressure right up the middle, which we've seen very little of from this CM defense tonight. Forced a quick throw, and you get an incomplete pass.
Be sure to stay tuned following the game as we'll name the Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Knights take it to the line of scrimmage. Tanius in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers near side. Blitz is on for the Eagles. And they're going to fake the dive to Ratterman. Tanius takes it around the left side, breaks the tackle, and is down across the line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 5 that time for Sam Tonias.
He's ran it 6 times in the first half. 9 more here in the second half, and they're getting into that area where you just want to milk the clock and take as much time off here as you can and protect the football more than anything.
They've done a decent job of that tonight. 1 turnover for each team.
Boy, they've had a lot of third downs tonight. I haven't kept track of them all. And
converted almost all of them, all but 1, I believe. Tanius under pressure, breaks a tackle, rolling to his right, looking for a man downfield, and he's got a man open. First down and more, crosses the 20-yard line and brought down at about the 14-yard line. So Sam Tonias, the quarterback for Mater Dei, evades a tackler and able to make a play for his team, as that gives the Knights yet another first down, converting third down.
Boy, Lampy has caught 4 balls tonight, and I swear every one of them have been on third down.
He came into this game as the Knights' 3rd leading receiver. 1 touchdown on the year for Lampy. 2 receivers to the far side for Mater Dei. Tanias under center. Gives it to Jordan Ratterman around the right side. He bounces out and gets the first down and more. Looks to be down inside the 5-yard line. Ratterman doing a good job of keeping those legs churning here in the fourth quarter.
Just poor tackling again.
Just got to square up and put a helmet in those numbers. Easier said than done, I'm sure.
Believe it or not, that's Ratterman's first. That's his longest run of the night, 11 yards. First time he's broken out of single digits on a carry tonight. Again, they haven't hit him with too many big plays other than the 53-yard run, but it's been enough to move the chains here tonight.
Full house backfield now for the Knights. 2 backs to the quarterback side. Gives it to Ratterman up the middle again. And it'll be shy of the goal line, but the Knights just happy to milk some clock here as it'll be 2nd and goal.
Maybe a yard there.
Eagles defense really needs to come up with a stop here to give their team a chance. 3 scores would almost undoubtedly put this game away. Full house backfield again for the Knights. Tanias in the shotgun. Gives it to the halfback up the middle. It's Ratterman again, and arms are up, and it's a touchdown, Jordan Ratterman. So 20-0 now, Knights over the Eagles. Awaiting the extra point here. 3 scores for the Eagles, maybe too much to overcome. They are going to need some serious help by the offensive line if they're going to get any points on the board here.
Yeah, it's just simple again. Talk about a dive play, and that pretty reminiscent of one there. Nothing fancy to it, and Ratterman gets his second touchdown of the night.
Good hold, and the kick is good. So the Knights take a 3-touchdown lead over the Eagles here in Bethalto, 21-0. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
So the CM Eagles are waiting the kickoff now. Mater Dei lining up for the kick. 8:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. And the kick is away. A line drive kick to the right side. Reeled in at about the 20. Eagles take it across the 20, 25, and down at about the 36-yard line. So the Eagles desperately need to get something going here offensively.
Well, you have no choice, really. You're down 3 scores, and you can't afford to really try to rely on a running game that's been non-existent tonight. And
my words exactly.
You have to get into an area where you just got to start throwing the football.
I almost called him Fitzpatrick. Kirkpatrick hasn't had time to do that much at all tonight. The few times he had, he was able to connect, but Kirkpatrick takes a snap, rolls to his right to try and buy time, under pressure, and breaks a tackle and sacked. So some help from the defense comes, and Kirkpatrick is sacked again. And he's under pressure from the time he gets the ball in that shotgun formation.
Well, and the difference right now in the quarterbacks is Tonias' ability to just throw the ball away under pressure. This is where Kirkpatrick has really hurt himself, where he's trying to do too much, and he's getting killed with losing yardage.
Trips receivers to the far side. Kirkpatrick throws a fade pass to the right side, looking for number 2, Ben Walker on the play, but it is picked off. And the Knights, that'll almost surely secure a win here, picked off by number 5, Jared Tolley, who's been effective on the offensive side as well. But the Knights with another turnover here, and the Eagles just look defeated out on the field.
Well, this Mater Dei defense, they're looking for their second shutout in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a shutout last week and a win over Nashville. They've won 14-0. These guys got a chip on their shoulders right now, and they came to play tonight, no doubt about it. But that pass there, I mean, that was just too easy for Tolley. I was losing my train of thought there.
Tonias takes a snap, rolls to his right, evades a tackler, good protection, and he crosses the line of scrimmage and goes out of bounds, picks up about 5 or 6 on the play. So that's been the big difference here, is Tonias has been able to pick up at least a couple of yards when there's nothing downfield for him, whereas Kirkpatrick for the Eagles has just been under duress all night long. And offensive line for Bethalto not doing a very good job of giving him the time he needs to make plays down the field.
Well, again, he breaks containment there, and sure enough, it, picks up good yards. But I think his coaches might want to tell him, son,
slide,
stay in bounds.
Yeah. Handoff up the middle, takes it to the right, bounces around to the outside on the right. And Ratterman picks up another decent yard, and that's a first down. That'll move the chains. And the Knights keep running out of bounds, stopping the clock.
Yeah, he gets about 10 yards there, too, and they're really starting to feel it. No doubt about it now.
Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Ratterman in the backfield again with Sam Tonias, the quarterback, who's had a good night here tonight. Dive play up the middle. Jordan Ratterman takes the ball and is met by a couple of Eagle defenders. That's number 60, Zach Clowers, on the tackle there. And let the clock continue to run. 2nd and 10 now. Mater Dei make that 2nd and 11. Mater Dei 21-0.
And the clock, now they're doing it right. Just, it's okay. You don't have to pick up too many yards here, but keep the clock running.
Yes. Second
That's
11,
what they're really looking for.
Ball on the 29-yard line of Bethalto. Tonias in the shotgun. Low snap, able to get it. Throws a pass out to the flat, but questionable play call here. You kind of figured the Knights would just run the run the clock out.
Why would you throw the football? Well, I guess you're up 21-0. You think you've got it in the bag,
But again, yeah, why not just run the ball and milk that clock?
CM's got 2 timeouts left. Force them to use their timeouts.
So 3rd and 11. Knights approach the line of scrimmage. Trips formation to the near side. Tonias in the shotgun. Has the snap, low snap, bobbles it, picks it up, breaks through the line of scrimmage, crosses the line of scrimmage, picks up a first down and more, breaks a tackle and goes out inside the 5-yard line. So Mater Dei Knights looking to maybe put in one more touchdown before they end this one. Busted play there by Tonias.
I was going to say, there was nothing there, and somehow they're still able to make a play.
Yeah, low snap that time and literally on the ground, and Tonias able to corral it and just squeak through that line of scrimmage. It was like the Eagles didn't even know he had the ball. Trips formation to the far side now for Mater Dei. Tonias with a back to his left in the backfield. Motion to the near side. Tonias takes the snap, handoff, fake handoff to Ratterman. Tonias will take it up the middle, and that's another score. So Sam Tonias, the quarterback for Mater Dei, with his 3rd touchdown.
Second. He's got 2, and Ratterman has 2.
Awaiting the extra point here, but 27-0 is the score now in the 4th quarter with 6:11 to go. And the Knights are really kind of pouring things on now. Awaiting the extra point. A little high snap, good hold. And the kick is no good. That'll leave the score 27-0 with 6:11 to go in the 4th quarter. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Let Auto Butler's professional staff keep your vehicle looking great inside and out. We have many car wash options to choose from, as well as express detail services and a 48-hour clean car guarantee. Auto Butler Express Lube gives you a free full-service car wash with your oil change. And while you wait, you will enjoy our lobby that makes you feel like you're right at home. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Clean, shine, and protect.
Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
6:11 to go, and catch you up what's going around other high school football. We have a tie game in overtime between Roxana and Hillsboro right now. Mater Dei looking to kick off after a Ratterman touchdown. I'm sorry, that was a Tonias touchdown this last time. And the kick's away. The Eagles retrieve it at about the 18-yard line, take it to the right side, runs over his own man. Looked like it was number 44 on the carry that time for the Eagles, Devin Daniels, on the return. So the Eagles just trying to find a way to get some momentum here offensively, if nothing else. Just see if you can find some things that work that you can build on for next week, because next week you start conference play against the Triad Knights, and they are never an easy team to go up against.
No, and they're probably going to be licking their chops, because I believe I saw a score earlier. They were getting beat pretty handily tonight.
And Kirkpatrick with the throw over the middle, overthrows his receiver. Pass was intended for number 9, Tyler Campbell. And so the Eagles looking to try and salvage some pride here and figure out a way to put some points up on the board, look to go to the air for the rest of this game and see if they can't move the chains. Shotgun formation, Eagles with trips to the far side. Kirkpatrick with it back to his left. Going to throw a fade route. Overthrows the receiver. Pass intended for number 2, Ben Walker. The solo receiver on the near side here. And Kirkpatrick just letting it rip there, not even seeing if his receiver has a step, trying to give him a chance to go up and get it, but just overthrows it by about 10 yards.
Well, they're just to the point now where you're trying to do whatever you can, however you can, and it's snowballed on him here in this fourth quarter, and it's gotten out of hand.
3rd and 10, Kirkpatrick drops back. Oh, it's not Kirkpatrick. We've got a sub in, and the backup quarterback is in and sacked. Number 12, Adam Hill, the quarterback on the play there.
We got a flag down. I think it's probably going to be against the offense.
Hill, a sophomore quarterback, looking to play a little mop-up duty here.
We're not going to give you the Canadian version. I think up there, don't they say offense?
Offense?
Yeah.
I think that's more of a hockey thing, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, trust me. I see enough of the Canadian writers and teams when they come into town. We got a 5-yard offsides penalty.
Well,
so it's going to wipe out the sack.
Yeah, the Eagles will take whatever they can get at this point. And close to a first down now.
No, it is
it is a first down. Well, 1st and 10. Eagles have the ball on their own 30. Snap to the sophomore quarterback, Hill, who throws the fade route. And it's reeled in by number 2, Ben Walker. So I guess if you go to it enough, maybe sooner or later you'll get some results. So 3rd time they've tried that fade route to Walker, who's a sizable receiver here. 6'4", listed at 215 pounds, senior receiver. So definitely a size advantage on that corner. Hill in the shotgun, takes it, looks to his right, throws out to the flat, pass completed. And receiver brought down immediately. Looked like that was number 9, Tyler Campbell, on the reception that time. Close to a first down, but a couple of yards shy. We'll make it 2nd and we'll call it 4. $5:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles offense looks to the sideline for a play call. Adam Hill, the sophomore quarterback, in for mop-up duty. Eagles trail the Mater Dei Knights 27-0. 3 receivers to the near side for Bethalto. Hill dumps it off into the flat to his running back. Running back breaks a tackle around the right side and brought down
like
at the 30.
Horse collar tackle. Yeah.
Horse collar tackle by Mater Dei. That'll move the chains again. That'll be a first down personal foul. Number 44, Devin Daniels on the catch there. A little shifty move in the backfield. Looked like he might have been able to break free, but brought down with the horse collar. But the Eagles, with the most first downs on the series they've had all night, whether they're from penalties or not, I think Coach Winslow will take it.
This might be their deepest penetration of the night.
I believe it is. 4:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Number 12, Adam Hill in for Kyle Kirkpatrick. Hill has a little time to throw.
Oh, he threw it into traffic.
Threw it right into traffic, but almost picked but knocked away. Eagles catch a break there, trying to throw one into the end zone. Hill's had more time on these last 3 passes he's attempted than Kirkpatrick's had all night combined. So the Eagles with an incomplete pass stops the clock. 4:33 to go. Trips receiver to the far side. Hill hands it off. Fake handoff. Nope. Looked like he was going to keep it, but Devin Daniels brought down behind the line of scrimmage, so that'll keep the clock rolling, and it'll be 3rd and 12 now for Bethalto.
Boy, that's a good tackle by Hunter Schulte there. Just a shoestring tackle. And they lose 2 yards on the play. And, boy, if he doesn't make a tackle there, I don't know. Daniels might be able to get around that left edge and score. That's just a good individual play.
Eagles get the play in from the sideline. Hill in the shotgun, takes the snap. Quick throw over the middle, but the receiver was totally blanketed by the defense there. Looked like number 24, Sam Tepe, sophomore wide receiver, the intended receiver on the play there.
It looked like it was obvious contact, though, before the ball even got there.
Not to these officials.
Well, no. I wouldn't expect the proper call to be made. We haven't had very many of them.
Got some backups in now for the Eagles, trailing 27-0 to Mater Dei. 3:53 to go. Hill takes the snap. 4th and 12. Looks over the middle. Devin Daniels has it. Breaks the tackle. Has the first down and more. Looks to score. And Devin Daniels reels in the pass and gets the Eagles on the board. So the Knights trying to pitch a shutout for 2 weeks in a row. Led up a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. So the Eagles still late for a comeback, but at least they salvage a little bit of pride and maybe build some momentum and something to work on for next week.
Boy, nice move there by Daniels when he makes the catch, because he had no business getting a first down there with his back to the defense there, but was able to spin around a would-be tackler, break out to the left side, and was able to outrun the defenders, and at least they break the shutout.
Kyle Kirkpatrick in for the extra point attempt. Good snap, good hold. And the kick is good. So the Eagles get some points on the board here late in the 4th. 27-7. Knights over the Eagles with 3:43 to go in the 4th quarter. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. The restaurant is known for its homemade onion rings, fantastic pizza, and of course, its famous pork tenderloin. The bar is a friendly place to talk, laugh, make new friends, and of course, quench your thirst. Now you can watch live high school sports in the bar. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Johnson's Corner is an inviting place to enjoy good comfort food. Johnson's Corner, an Alton tradition.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Who retrieved the ball at the 20-yard line and take it up the left sideline, across the 30 and brought down at the 34-yard line. Returned by number 28 on the carry there for Mater Dei. Brandy Rackers for the Knights on the return. So the Knights with a 3-score lead, 3:36 to go. You got to figure they are going to just run this clock out. Trevor Shaw alongside Louis Korak here coming from Bethalto. And it's been all night long pretty much. The offensive line of Mater Dei has controlled the defensive line of the Eagles. And Sam Tonias, the Knights quarterback, has got a couple of touchdowns himself. Running back Jordan Ratterman, a couple of scores as well, as they give the ball to Ratterman up the middle on the snap.
And they've got a new quarterback in, too. Looks like number 13, Zach Kalmer.
Mop-up duty for both teams now.
It looks like Rackers has taken over the running duties as well. You don't want to get anybody hurt at this point.
Still got a long season left. This is only game 3. Mater Dei looking to go 3-0 on the season here. The Eagles look to fall 1-2 before they enter conference play next week. Shotgun formation for Mater Dei. Spread for wide receivers. And a handoff up the middle again. And the back looks to trip as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Brought down by his own feet. He had room to run, too. That's going to make it 3rd and about 4. Number 28 on the carry that time, Brady Rackers. Third down and 4 now for Mater Dei, and a couple of first downs would almost assuredly end this.
One would think so. And CM in no hurry to use the clock or to use their timeouts here.
And the snap, handoff up the middle again. And a couple of yards after the line of scrimmage, but a good hit by the Eagle defender there. Looked like number 28 on the tackle for the Eagle defense.
Well, they'll probably punt the ball here back, and CM's going to try to make this even a little more respectable here if they can.
1:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. Knights in the huddle, taking their time. 27-7, Knights over the Eagles here in Bethalto. Punting formation as the punter's making sure he's got 11. Back deep for the Eagles is Nick Cavazza. And the Knights are going to let the play clock tick all the way down to 1, or not. Directional punt. Low punt. It's going to run a little bit across the 30, and they'll look to down it at about the 25-yard line. So Eagles will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25 with 1:02 to go, trailing by 3 scores. You got to figure with a lot of the backups in, we'll probably see a few plays run here and call this one a game.
Yeah, your backups came in and put together a nice drive the last time they were in. They were able to break the shutout, and now they'll have 1:02 to go here to 75 yards to see if they can punch some more points on the board here.
4 wide receivers in the game for CM. Spread formation. Adam Hill is the quarterback in, but we have a whistle down. Did Mater Dei take a timeout?
Apparently they did.
Wow. Questionable timeout there, but we'll step away as well. 27-7, Knights over the Eagles with 1 minute exactly in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
The fourth quarter, trailing 27-7. Sophomore quarterback Adam Hill takes the snap, dumps it off to the flat to Devin Daniels, who scored the Eagles' lone touchdown, breaks a tackle, and is near the line, near the first down, but looks to be about 2 yards shy. And the Eagles will have second down here. Eagles at the line of scrimmage, trips to the far side. Hill takes the snap, looks to his left, under a little bit of pressure, steps up in the pocket, going to take off and run, crosses the line of scrimmage, gets the first down, but is met hard by a couple of Knight defenders. And that'll stop the clock while the chains move. With 30.4 seconds to go, you got to figure 1, maybe 2 more plays for the Eagles, and it'll be the ball game. Trips to the far side. Hill takes the snap, looks to his right side.
Oh, that's a jump
ball. Throwing a fade pass, and pass was intended for number 2, Ben Walker, but underthrown just a little bit. With 17.2 seconds to go, the Eagles will have the ball 2nd and 10 on their own 41-yard line. Make sure you tune in to 1570 tomorrow for more high school football action. Starts off with Marquette at Mount Olive on tape delay at noon. Eagles at the line of scrimmage, trips formation to the far side. Hill takes a snap, starts rolling to his right, evades pressure, finds a receiver, crosses the first down, and is knocked out of bounds.
Probably the last play, no?
Officials are going to say he's out of bounds with 6 seconds left. The Eagles move the chains and will have one more play.
Well, actually, they gave him the first down. I think that's why they stopped the clock.
Snap, Hill looks right, looks left, goes over the middle. Pass is broken up by number 3 of the defense for Mater Dei. That's Peyton Becker, and that will leave 1.4 seconds on the clock for the Eagles.
And barring something crazy, It should be the last play of the game. I guess they can always throw a flag for defensive pass interference.
They could, and they may.
Even if there isn't one. But.
Trips to the far side. Hill takes a snap, looking left, throwing down the left side. Pass was intended for number 11, Caleb Booz, but it is incomplete, and that will do it. Eagles fall to the Knights of Mater Dei, 27-7, here for their second home game of the season, and we'll be back with a game recap after this. You're listening to Z1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Macias Insurance, professional, independent insurance agents. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Toyota, let's go places. Visit www.buyatoyota.com. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repair since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else. Family-owned Johnson's Corner at 2000 State Street in Alton is the area's best corner bar and eatery. Burco Construction provides all types of construction services, from new building projects to renovations. 618-259-2440.
Back with a post-game wrap-up here at Hauser Field. The Civic Memorial Eagles fall to Breese Mater Dei Knights 27-7. The Eagles are now 1-2 on the season. The Knights up their record to 3-0. And for the Eagles, it was really just a situation of controlling the line of scrimmage tonight, Louis.
Well, and that's what really got them. They weren't able to control the line of scrimmage on either side of the football. This Mater Dei defense came to play. They pursued the quarterback and made life miserable for Kyle Kirkpatrick tonight. And offensively, it took them a while to get going, but once they were able to finally put some points on the board in the second half, they were able to run away with a pretty easy win tonight.
27-7 is the final score, and your Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game, quarterback for the Breese Mater Dei Knights, Sam Tonias, had 2 touchdown scores on the night and moved the chains quite effectively for the Knights, and congratulations to him and the Knights on a good performance here tonight. The Eagles open up conference play next week against the Triad Knights, and usually not a tough matchup.
No, and this was a tough quarterback that they went up against tonight. The junior did a heck of a job. I mean, he only had 19 rushing yards at halftime and wound up over 100 yards in the game on the ground, threw the ball effectively, and had 2 rushing touchdowns. Ratterman also had 2 rushing touchdowns for the Knights, and a very thorough win for them here. They lost their shutout, going for their second straight shutout, but I think they're looking at the wins and losses more than anything, and they're 3-0 right now.
3-0 for the Knights, 1-2 for the Eagles. For Trevor Shaw and Louis Korak, have a good night, everybody.